Close their eyes for like
There we go.
5 minutes before they activate.
Raise the flag. I fight for Magic World.
I fight for Star Dragon World.
That's cap. That's the flag from Flizzy Cakes.
Rise, my buddy. Come in darkest spirit, darkness, and die to my
That's what
tomb.
you buddy call it.
Flaming grand prison of love's sake.
He just had to sound like, I'm not on the field yet, so I don't know why he do all this extra shit.
Imagine we
My
just-
buddy, Astrologia. No, Star Lulu. Space Lulu. There we go. Star Lulu.
Sink over there like, how you expect me to win against these Flizzy Cakes? This shit is rough.
Man, we got this, okay? I messed up last game. We're going to get this right.
You didn't mess up. The Flizzy Cakes distracted you. Them shits is better at Genjutsu than Itachi.
Okay.
So what happens? You look and the bounce put you in the Genjutsu? Wow.
The glaze put you in a Genjutsu.
Somebody will comment, what is Flizzy Cakes?
I'm just gonna put a screen. I'm gonna edit
Put
the
a picture
video.
emoji on there.
I'm gonna edit like the next video after this and put like a picture of Flames' butt on it. Bear witness to the Flizzy Cakes.
No.
Bear witness.
When they ask what it is, you got to put the
Bro, I
picture
bet we get 1,000
Tarzan
subscribers
draw.
off one picture. We're gonna have 1 million subscribers after one picture. I promise.
You want this?
Sure, if you ain't gonna eat it.
I want it. I don't know why, but I just lost my appetite.
Because of the Flizzy Cakes?
No, I'm just thirsty.
The Flizzy Cakes make you thirsty. You don't want to eat
No,
nothing
fried
else.
foods make me really, really
You don't want to
thirsty.
eat nothing else but the Flizzy Cakes.
My son, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
No,
I need
no,
to calm down.
no. Not my fault. I told you to keep
Kaz.
those buns a secret.
Pay to. Oh shit, you're the life.
Ain't no life in Buddyfight. You just play until you don't want to play the board.
Let's play Lost World.
Infinite life. Lost World might not be that bad though, because you didn't quit against Lost World.
And Ethan plays.
I put up two.
Pay to life.
I put out two gear gods and flipped my flag over, and you quit right there. So, Lost World might not be that bad.
Add.
I tried to kill you playing Lost World, but I ain't had that one spell to burn you for the other three. I was hurt.
No,
Add.
you said it doesn't matter if you're in my battle phase. I activate this; they can attack in the final phase. Okay.
Attack it again. I was like,
I mean, you beat Lost World though, because I drew shit. I drew that dick in that part. I was just like, all right. Imagine getting into Lost World just to draw dick. I was just like, yeah, I'll lose this. Now imagine if you tried to be funny and link attack all your monsters. That would have been hilarious. I was like, cast this. What does that do? It stop your attack and you get burned for all the criticals of all the monsters that just swung.
I would have cried.
I'll finish Lost World sooner or later. I'm just missing D-Suction.
What was that sound?
D-Suction and some of the new cards. You know there's a Lost World card that lets me oppress?
Okay. all right.
Activate Edict. The divination.
Edict? Okay.
No, you know that
Pay to
monster.
engage.
You see the monster you're playing against? There's a Lost World variant of that.
No.
Yeah, because there's one for Garga, the D-Share nigga in him, and the oppressed nigga, and you can put it in your Lost World deck. I just never ordered them.
Yeah, just no. Don't play it. Don't disrespect me like that.
He's gonna do it just because.
Nah, I don't. Like they're okay. The only one I want
life.
is the oppressed one. The oppressed one's the only one I want. Because if I can oppress you on Lost World, that's just funny.
Draw 2 cards.
Imagine you can't kill me until you get rid of all this nigga's soul, and I have your shit oppressed.
Yeah, you've talked about this before.
Like I said, the only thing that can beat Lost World is says it literally cannot exist. Goodbye. He hit me with a card that said
It can't stay on the
beat it.
field.
It can't stay on the field. Like what?
I haven't even hit Flames with that card yet. Because it's new. Well, it's not that new. I got like a few months back. That shit was hilarious.
So the Soul Guard, no, it can't be on the field.
No, it just can't stay.
I was like, what? Go.
That is a fucked up card. Now that I think about it. Because I think it gets around everything. Yeah, I think it really gets around everything. I think the only thing... It only works on monsters, though. So, but it literally gets around everything. You have a unit on the field that says it has 30,000 soul and you can't leave.
Back to you.
Can't stay.
That first symphony last song thing, that shit lit. I need that in my life.
First Symphony last song.
Like,
What is that?
It's the win condition for your Abigail.
The win condition deck is lit, and I found a way to make it work.
I gotta look it up. I don't remember.
Actually,
As proclaims the stars, pain on life.
Can't look it up. You already got the text set.
no, he don't have it. Because it's Abigail's last set of support. I don't think he ever got it.
Well, if you ain't picking it up, let me get it.
No, stay away from my Abigail.
It's cool. I like it. It's
No, he
cool.
has the deck. He just didn't get the support for it because it's the last set of
Yeah,
support.
I'm boosting. I have two versions of it. The one he got, the
There's two Abigails. Well, two sets of Abigails that do two different things. One has the deck destruction, where it could
Yeah.
destroy your opponent's deck. And then the other one's the win condition set.
What about the other one that destroys the gauge?
That's just a part of
Keep
the deck
constantly takes.
destruction.
look at the top four and then put up the total. 2 extra dragon monsters from and items among them to hand.
You do it for a Scooby snack.
I actually prepared for the deck destruction one
Add.
in Time Dragons, because there's a card in Time Dragons that says, if your flags flip, take all the cards in your graveyard, take all the cards on the field, put them back in the deck, and restart the game. But the flag just stays up, and your life will go back to 10.
Restart the game.
Your opponent got to do it too.
No, it's just you. So it takes everything on my field, puts it back, and it's like I restart the game.
2 gauge.
But my flag is still up, so you still have to deal with that big nigga that
So
just
2
says
gauge, 6 cards. Wow.
life back at 10, and your flag is all the way up, so you still got to deal with time stop.
I came to the conclusion you only kill Lost World before it goes into Lost World. You have to kill it in that stage.
You killed me when I was in Lost World. It just depends on what I get when I go to Lost World.
How did I kill you in Lost World? I didn't ever kill you.
As you did. You remember when I said I couldn't do that? I was in Lost World when you killed me. Remember I kept
That
activating
was
that?
it don't count. It was a game, not a match. I
Oh.
lost that match.
I'm talking about the match as well. I'm talking about that game. But yeah, you could kill me in Lost World.
Yeah, I paid too much gauge. Type for 2 critical.
Yo, I
Draw.
he was making a move for 7 minutes. I just realized that. What just happened? We was having a
Just in the
conversation for
gauge.
7 minutes.
Yeah, I paid too much.
Charge and draw.
I paid way too much gauge.
This would be a
It'd
good
be like
card.
that. Yes.
For you.
Dude,
Never for you.
me and Tay played the other day, and I went into Lost World with no gauge, and I was just like, I cannot do nothing.
Pay 1 gauge. Draw 4 cards. Drop the temptation. Pay a gauge. Pay a life. Search. Search for my buddy.
I want to find somebody with an all-small deck. I want to play against
I'm
them.
gonna build it.
Yo.
That's all I'm going to do it the whole time he
His
playing.
dropping skills is actually lit though.
Yo.
Got this.
Best music. I'm about to download that. Team.
Pay a gauge.
I still want to make 100 demons. I don't know how to go about it.
I want to make the deities.
This. Is it a soul of this?
It's expensive.
They got new support too. Well, the last set of Buddyfight support gave them support because I saw. You talking about the dragons, right? You talking about
The Omni Lords.
yeah. I saw the Dragon Omni Lord that Gal used. He had like an RB version of him.
Shut around with one.
Yeah. They have a rebirth version of him.
Their VBs went up.
Put
Like,
them
when I
on the
first
left.
looked at the VBs, all the VBs were cheap. Now I looked up recently, it's almost like $15. I'm like, how?
Yeah, I'm mad at that too because everything that was cheap went up and everything that was high went down. Because my Evil Demonic Dragon's price went way down, and because I picked up Curse Dragon stuff when they were only cents, I looked at them bitches. Now them bitches like 15 a piece. Like, god damn. I've been trying to work on that deck more. Trying to make it more consistent.
Call to the right. When another mission knight is on the board, put the top card on my deck as a gauge and then draw a card. Now pay a gauge. Now, get ready to listen to my tone of your death. Call.
That's why they don't work. You be slamming them too hard.
Buddy call. Buddy.
Don't forget the soul.
Get that. I just had to do what I try to do the secret. I only need to activate one. Just one.
My favorite sync is the one that searches for spells. Because he looks real cool.
Use this. Cast this. You may only cast on the field if you have Missing Knight on your board. Draw a card, and if you do, use one to follow two. And I want all of them to gain 6,000 power. And then they're going to gain 3 as well. So, actually, matter of fact, let me do this the correct way. We're going to end the battle phase. And when I enter battle phase, I'm going to attack your center. Then cast this to do it now.
Let me read that card. Yeah, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it during the main phase because the counter effect is you gain the 6 defense. If you're trying to give them the 6 power, you'd have to do that during your main phase.
Okay, well, let me see this. How much defense your thing got?
He has no defense. He has an item.
I have an item. There's no more.
Well, ain't no point to do all of that. Just attack. 2 crit.
Cast Mars Barrier. Counter. Nullify the attack if it's not a link attack. So nullify.
Cool. Will you still take 2?
Yeah.
Link attack to you. Take 2. Take 2 more.
It's literally because I try and hammer spin and it doesn't.
For life.
I kid you not, I am trying to hammer spin at you and it is not working.
Kill me if you dare.
Well, that deck does have abilities to let him call more units over top of units if he has them in there. Have I ever lied about Buddyfight?
I think I'm supposed to add this to the deck. I thought you could. I'm supposed to add this card.
Yeah, what do you have in your hand?
I think you want
Draw.
nice.
What's your drop?
I tried to hit you
Alright,
so
this
many
round?
times in the air by hitting this is special.
Couple of fires.
You should have
3
used.
fires.
You should have used this.
What?
The one you tried to activate and you took it back. You should have went ahead and used it.
Why?
Because you can't activate multiple in a turn. So let me see what you drop.
There was no point though.
You could have cast that one thing as well and got this back. It would have gave you another gauge and stuff. Because one of your cards was a counter. You could have did it on your
But
battle.
it's from the drop though.
That wasn't a drop.
You know what I'm saying? I could have cast it and then called it back and it
Yeah, you could have did it in the battle. It would have gave you another attack and it would have gave you gauge and an extra card in your hand. Well, I mean, you could do it. It's a counter, so you could do it on his turn as well.
That's what I was hoping for because I don't know when this man gonna one shot me, so I gotta make sure I get defense over.
That's true. I feel you. I think he's struggling as well.
Yeah, paying all that gauge my first turn kind of
Was not smart.
me up.
What did you pay gauge for?
forgot something. One of these.
Just pay a gauge really dilly. That guitar makes it to where all these niggas
Our
over
kitten
here.
shirt. Our kitten shirt.
I just realized he had QE on his shirt.
Why you call me kitten shirt?
I'm going. I get it.
Where you see a cat?
I guess because of the K chain.
No. Because remember the character from the show who kept using up all his gauge and couldn't use certain skills?
Oh. So you watched recently, so I ain't gonna remember that. I need to watch again. I'm about to go to Ace though. Ace was my jank.
What's up with your phone? You got a hotline over there, sir.
He a
That's
pimp.
Twitter.
Look at his hat. He a pimp.
I just need one more gauge. That's all I need. Sorry.
Get another gauge then, forehead.
Before I let you out, I'm going to ask, have you dropped new episodes yet?
I was supposed to do that today, but I decided to do a YouTube video instead.
Get a pass. I better have about them all. When I come back from round one with my group of people tomorrow, I better see my anime assessment.
Your anime assessment? You're not
Yes.
paying me for it, so it ain't yours.
It doesn't matter. I pay you with my friendship.
I'm gonna start paying him for like I'm gonna start paying him for like a Flizzy Cake series sponsored by
What the heck?
this weirdo.
What the
Which
heck?
one of these is cool with using Pro Controller?
That's the only thing I do. Pay one gauge.
Don't know if it can reach all the way over.
Goes with center.
I don't play this game.
Bogart.
Well, I know if you're playing a bunch
Um.
of multiplayer, a lot more.
Battle. This card can attack even have an Astro Dragon in my center.
When you do that,
By accident.
I'm going to cast
Yeah,
Lunatic Circus. Call size one from my hand drop zone. My paying call cost. This one has no call cost apparently. So I'm going to call over this. Push the top card.
Don't forget you gain a life and he takes one since you're doing this in the battlefield.
And I draw a card. It goes up to 3.
And then everybody
the game,
gets 3.
3.
Well, she won't have 3 because that's technically it goes off before the spell finishes.
Right.
So there. So these wait, which one did you call that one?
Yeah.
These two have 3.
So this is a non-defense. 6/6. And
No, that will.
6.
Hmm?
6. They gain 3. From me, defense from dispel activated.
Your equipped item don't have defense.
It'll gain it though.
It'll gain it. That's what I'm saying. This is 3.
So
3,
it
6,
counts
6.
for like I would have to get higher than that to inflict damage on. Ew.
Because of the Mythic Knight.
But they don't have a defense, so they don't gain no defense. That makes sense. It don't
You might be right though.
make sense.
You actually might be right. It might not gain it.
'Cause
I'm not all the
items-
way sure.
It would have to say
Well, it would have to have
it
it.
would have to be a transformation. You have to transform into it.
No, because there's items that have defense, but I would assume if it doesn't have a defense, it just will be 0. But I actually seen items with like no defense, so I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah, we'll have to save it.
Maybe. So I'll look that up later. I don't really know. I haven't played this game in a minute.
Are you ready?
Yeah, like when I was
You say enter battle phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Link attack.
Activate ability. How much is it together?
It's 12.
Use this. They gain 6 defense.
Don't forget he takes another damage and you gain another life.
That goes to 6. I gain a life. You get minus a life. And
Did you draw?
draw a card.
So he's at.
Can I cast another card?
No. Because you have to counter to him. You can't counter to your counter. So he swung, you countered. He would have to do something else or activate something for him to
Well,
counter.
this gains 12 defense at this point, so
So he's at how much?
18 all over again.
Okay, so he has counter attack line, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct. So if you get into him, he gonna smack you.
It already happened. So guard.
Yeah, because you can't counterattack him. Like, even though his item swung at you, you can't counterattack his item.
Do I take damage from that?
No, because the guard was blocked successfully because he didn't have enough power to go over your defense.
So it's my turn?
And then your monster instantly counterattacked his monster, so his monster ended up losing its soul guard.
Draw a card.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. I do not play Radiant.
That using up too much gauge early. He was just like, you know, it'll be alright. I'll get more gauge.
I wasn't paying attention. That's the problem.
His units was like, you know, you're not.
That's his name. Eunice.
That was
Select
units.
saying put the top 2 cards in my deck in my gauge.
Wait, what's that? The character who uses this.
That sounds ugly. I don't
They
think that's
get
his
3,000
name.
defense.
Eunice? Ooh, that was alright.
Yuna? No, it wasn't Yuna.
I wish it was Eunice.
They get plus 2,000 in defense. So you have 3 or more.
I'm gonna watch it
Select
again.
one from
I don't
here,
remember
put it in
anyone
your hand.
except Rama and what's his name? Yuga?
You've been bamboozled.
Oh, thank you. There was nothing but Yuga and Rama. That's the only niggas I remember from that show. 4-share guy has always been 4-share. I've never learned his name. He's always been called 4-share. If it ain't Rama, it don't matter.
Add this back.
You know that nigga moved to Singapore?
Hand.
Yeah.
Rama?
I remember.
So this turns to 6.
What didn't happen in the show? That's what I'm saying. Because they never animated the rest of the manga.
I remember it though.
He was supposed he left, but he didn't move to Singapore. He did leave. He did move somewhere, but he didn't move to Singapore. He moved to like another
So
part
pay a
of like,
gauge.
Tokyo or wherever they are.
Drop
I'm
some
saying
cards.
like later on, if the season would have continued, he would have left the show entirely. Cause he did like kind of like Tiger Cat nigga. He moved away and went to a whole nother like area.
Pay another gauge. Call over this.
He's paying gauges. Sound like me when I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't play this game.
Activate Gatortron's Migration. Bounce both your cards back to your hand.
Okay, after this battle, I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
You said both cards?
Bounce those 2 back to your hand.
You don't have to pay the gauge.
Nope, because I got over 5 in here. With different names. Fire. 1,
Alright,
Two,
attack for game. I
three.
got 2 life left.
4, 5.
Attack for game, I have 2 life left.
But you can have a spell that says cast, pop your whole field,
Attack for game, I have 2 life left.
then fuck Soul Guard.
They gain 6 more. Just these 2.
Attack for game, I have 2 life left.
Yeah, but you could have spells.
I'm telling you to attack for game. If I had that, I
But
would-
what if
I
you're
would not
baiting
say
him
that.
with a mirror force that gets over Soul Guard?
That's you. You bait people. I don't bait people. If I had some, I would not say that.
But what
I'm
if you
telling
had-
to attack for game? That means you should attack.
But what if
for
you
game.
have Future Force that says,
This is not good. I mean,
Future Force that says you live this game, you live this turn, and
we don't have future force.
I do. Yeah, you talking about?
He don't have future force.
You don't know that? You didn't get the last wave. You didn't get the last wave.
Okay,
of
activate
support.
Flame
It
Quartet.
came out.
He got
Flame Quartet.
triangular
Gain 2 life.
Future Force.
What are you doing? Attack for game.
I'm trying to make sure I got enough.
I have 2 life. One attack from this guy would kill me.
He's trying to savor the moment.
Yes. Put those 2
Beating
top
me
2
is not
cards
an
in the
accomplishment.
gauge.
Beating him is an accomplishment. So I wouldn't think that too.
Listen, I told you it was gonna be over after I played the last song.
All right. It doesn't even do anything but give you gauge and draws in life, I think.
Check my phone.
I would just check my. Don't walk away from the video. How dare.
I forgot it was recording.
This man, he just left.
Yeah, the wrong person.
And this turns into another 6. 666.
Oh yeah, you do need to hurry up and get your food though, because after this will be game 3.
Stand by.
Nigga, swing.
I gotta wait till you come back to kill you. You're not sitting in
I'm
the chair.
here. I'm here.
Wow. Attack his leg.
I'm done.
All right, that's the end of our turn. Okay.